Now, from the studios of Into Tomorrow in Miami, this is ITTV.
Hello, Into Tomorrow fans. Welcome back to another ITTV update. I'm Dave Graveline. We're back in our Miami studios and hope you enjoyed our coverage from CES, the Consumer Electronics Show. Didn't get enough of the 4 weeks? Well, you can see and hear more of our CES 2009 specials at graveline.com or intotomorrow.com if you're not already there watching this video. Let's get things started with our ever popular This Week in Tech History. Here's Chris.
This week in 1893, Elisha Gray of Highland Park, Illinois, patented a machine called the teleautograph. It automatically signed autographs to documents, freeing up those who would be autographing these things so they could take care of other matters. In 1924, John Joseph Carty of the Bell Telephone System spoke in Chicago, Illinois. His speech was carried across the nation on the first coast-to-coast radio hookup. An estimated 50 million people heard the speech. In 1997, this week, Space Shuttle Discovery's astronauts hauled the Hubble Space Telescope aboard to begin a $350 million refurbishment. The mission's objective was to replace worn-out components and install new ones to increase the performance of the telescope. A couple of notable events in aviation history. First, in 1963, the very first Boeing 727 took off. And this week in 1969, the Boeing 747 flew its inaugural flight. The milestone ushered in the age of the jumbo jet. That's our look back at This Week in Tech History.
Thanks, Chris. We've been flying on 747s for years and still waiting for the next big thing in aviation. This ITTV Into Tomorrow TV update is brought to you by Newegg.com. New year, new gear. For all your consumer electronics needs, shop Newegg.com. Oh, and be sure and tell them Dave sent you. Gearing up for our broadcast from Mobile World Congress in Barcelona, Spain in just 2 weeks, we've assigned Rob to discuss mobile products for you. A lot of our viewers and radio show listeners have been asking about the BlackBerry Storm. Sure, it's been out for a little while now, but we've waited to give it some justice. Here's Rob with more.
A few months ago, when the BlackBerry Storm arrived at our studios, we were all very excited to get our hands on it. After a few hours, the Stormometer excitement level
came down really fast.
We were all hoping it would be as simple to use as it's advertised on TV commercials by Verizon. Unfortunately, not the case. Aesthetically, the Storm is a beautiful device and has pretty cool features that may lack in other touchscreen cell phones. Speaking of touchscreens, this one uses a unique technology called SurePress, which actually pushes down the whole screen when you touch. Kind of resembles the clicking of a mouse. What we like about this screen is that you won't accidentally open applications if you brush your finger on the screen, like other phones with virtual keyboards and screens. See how you can scroll through the menu worry-free of opening the wrong program. However, we didn't enjoy typing with the keyboard. It took a lot of getting used to and wasn't accurate all the time. It was really uncomfortable. Let's talk about some of the things that bugged us. Other than the keyboard, when recording video, it would lock up after a few seconds of recording. We were wanting to remember a nice dinner the other night, and after 40 seconds of recording time, it froze. Meanwhile, it was still counting time. Weird. The video quality is not that good either. Some of my friends and audience have reported the same issues with the phone. I also had a difficult time emailing the video from the phone. Go figure. It wouldn't work for me. It could have something to do with the file size, but it didn't show any warning. Opening apps and programs, we found it to be a bit slow when compared to other BlackBerry phones. It wasn't as fast as the name Storm implies. Battery life wasn't as good as expected either. We had to charge this thing every single day. We do like the user interface, cool, bright color similar to the BlackBerry Bold. As a photo fanatic, it was also nice to have a 3.2 megapixel camera. Email checking was pretty good on the phone, as expected with all BlackBerries. We would be more thrilled with a better keyboard. Back in December, the manufacturer RIM, or Research in Motion, released a firmware update for the Storm, but it still hasn't fixed all of the bugs it has. Bottom line, folks, we'd wait for version 2, or even version 3 for that matter. Then version 2 will be free, or a whole lot less money. Dave's brewing up a storm of his own back in the main studio. Dave?
Well, Rob, hope your iPhone didn't get jealous while playing with the Storm. It is a shame, but we do recommend that you wait for version 2 of the Storm. Be sure to subscribe to our free once-a-week tech newsletter via our website. There are many reasons why you'll want to see it each week. We're heading over to our radio studio now to bring you more of Into Tomorrow. Please join us by picking up the phone and calling the Ask Dave hotline anytime 24/7 from anywhere in North America. 1-800-899-INTO. 800-899-4686. Has your cell phone contract expired and maybe you're looking for a new one? Call us. We'll help you through it. We look forward to seeing you here next week. Meantime, thanks for tuning Into Tomorrow. That's all, folks.